attorney with the Dyke & Goss Law Firm, also representing the National Patients' Rights Association, which is a statewide organization that advocates for medical marijuana patients. We worked very, excuse me, we worked very closely on the state legislation, which I think most people probably believe is where this should be handled with the licensing and regulation. But in light of the fact that that seems to have stalled at this point, I commend all of you for taking up an issue that very clearly arouses a lot of passions in people, and is also very complex, specifically with the conflicts between federal and state law. I don't want to reiterate too much of what you've heard here today. Obviously, we are in favor of regulation because of what that means to patients and the medicine that they're getting access to. But I would also, at the same time, encourage you to look at what's going on in Detroit. I think that's a very good example right now of the ordinances that they've now put in place that go into effect on March 1st. The zoning there is borderline exclusionary. They had a number of prohibitions in terms of the distance that dispensaries, or in that case caregiver centers, have to be from specific facilities. Not just schools, but libraries, parks, daycare centers, public housing, churches, anything with a liquor license. So very complex, and the result of that was that all but a very small portion of the city is now foreclosed to any sort of caregiver center. The problem is that we are talking about medical marijuana patients here, and while some may not believe it, every one of these people have been certified by a physician as having a debilitating medical condition. Terminal cancer, HIV, AIDS, hepatitis C, Lou Gehrig's disease, very serious conditions. Most of them aren't mobile. Most of them don't know someone who will take them to transport them around to these sort of facilities. So if you cut off that access, you're really cutting off a source of medicine for these people, and all of them do get a palliative benefit for it, even though some may not believe that. So I would just encourage you, again, as you've heard again and again today, to strike the balance between public safety, between the rights of patients, and between the concerns of the